Hey, what is up guys, Bricks96 here. So today I will be reviewing the big guy, Lego Fortnite set 77077, properly named Klombo. So as far as this set goes, it does come with 1084 pieces. And honestly, I feel like I'm pretty sure 1050 at least went into Klombo, because you do have the two minifigures, the spider, the their accessories, the clownberry bush and all of that stuff. But yeah, this guy is gonna be pretty big. It's gonna be pretty big. I really like, in the back they have all the features as far as you riding him, you feeding him the berries, and then size comparison, you petting him, which is actually really cool, because if you play Lego Fortnite, then all of these features. You can ride him exactly like that. You give him the berries and you pet him. It's pretty cool. But if you've played the OG Fortnite, then you know about Klombo as well. He was the big monster that you found, and he would get all red if you attacked them, which is actually pretty cool. The two minifigures we have here is Adventure Peely and Oro, which is actually pretty cool. That Oro minifigure is going to be really cool. I know a lot of people are going to want them just for customs, but yeah, let's go ahead and build it, and let's see exactly how big it is. I'm pretty excited for this one, but yeah, let's go ahead and build it. Alrighty guys, so here's Klombo. He's actually a pretty big build, as you can see right there. I actually wanted to get on Fortnite and then show you guys. So I mean, just to show you guys, turn him the other way because he's a big boy. Just to show you guys, it is actually pretty one-to-one with Klombo. Like, it is crazy how good this build is. My cat loves it. She loves the ridges up here. She was rubbing up all up on it as I was building the head. She was rubbing all up on the body. But as far as, I mean, there's very minimal studs showing for a Lego set, and it's not even an 18 plus. You do have the tail on two mixel ball joints right here. These legs are right here, as you can see right here. So these two legs and then these two legs are on like a click joint or click hinge piece that does not only allows it to go back and forth. The ones on the back actually are on ones that allow you to go back and forth, as you can see, and kind of make them go a bit side to a bit inward, outward type of stuff. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, it is really cool. The texture of it is cool. And again, as you can see, compared to a minifigure, he is really big. I mean, like, that just goes to show how heavy this thing is. But as far as the head sculpture goes, I'll show you guys right there. It actually is pretty spot on for for what it is. You do have the mouth and the tongue. You can open and close it on a hinge, which is pretty cool. And then you can make him look down, straight, kind of make him give him a little personality, a little character, which something like that. But yeah, he's actually pretty cool. As far as posability, you can't really pose him too much. I mean, you can pose him like he's walking and stuff, but I mean, Klombo doesn't do a lot of stuff. He's just a big guy that you get on. But I mean, if you play Lego Fortnite, you would know about Klombo. Couple last things I want to say is, there he goes eating the berry that I dropped for him. But these pink like diamond pieces are really, really, really cool. I think these are from Monkey King, or I am not quite too sure where these are from, but these are actually really cool, and I cannot remember if I've built a set with these, or if they came in Dreams or Speed Champions. I'm not quite too sure, but these pieces are really, really cool, and I honestly, would have made Klombo a little bit more pink. I mean, to me, he looks pink right there. I'm not quite too sure. We can go up to him. To me, he looks pink. I don't know what color, because this looks gray to me, so they probably could have done probably a little bit light blue, but yeah, other than that, I think Klombo looks amazing. He, again, you can open his mouth. He looks pretty cool. Feed him where is it? You can feed him a berry. He'll really appreciate that. But moving on to the minifigures, which are the highlights for a lot of people, even though, how can you not like this big old, this thing, there goes one diamond thing, but this thing is huge. Like, it's using boat pieces for its belly. You have no idea how big, like, look at my hand. It's crazy. It is crazy. But as far as the minifigures go, you do have Oro, and then you do have Adventure Peely, or Island Peely? Islander Peely. I think this is one, yes. Not Adventure Peely, this is Islander Peely. And for side builds, you do have a Clomberry bush right here, which is pretty simple but pretty cool. One weird thing about the Clomberries is that in the game, as you'll see right here, they do have a green flower piece, but they use a blue one here. I'm not quite too sure if they did that because then you'll have green on the green on green stem, then green flower piece with blue. Not quite too sure why they did blue, but I mean, nonetheless, I think it still looks pretty cool. And then you do have the soil piece. I want to say no, never mind. Yeah, because I was going to say, I know the Durr Burger, you do have like a couple of soil pieces, and then you do have like the poop pieces, which are pretty funny. But yeah, those aren't here, as you can see, but that would have been pretty cool. Another extra detail if that would have been on there. And then obviously you do have a spider just to fight. We actually need the chickens. We need them to do brick-built chickens. That would be really, really cool in the next one. If we have like a farm or something like that, that would be pretty cool. Minifigure that everyone wants is Oro. I mean, the back printing is really cool. You do have the sort of like the sparkle gold metallic, which is pretty cool. The tethering on the cloth, the chain, and then come to the front of the torso and the leg printing. It is actually really cool. You do have toe printing right there. You have a skirt, hip printing, a belt, a double belt on the waist and sort of like hip area. You do have the chain with, it looks like, I'm not quite too sure if that's like a corrupted sun or whatever, but you do have also the cloth right there. He does not have a second facial expression because he's a skeleton. Yeah, I don't have him in game. Unfortunately, he's not the in-game skin that you get. You do get Islander Peely as the in-game skin, but he is actually really, really cool. I know a lot of people are gonna want, honestly, every piece of him for customs. The legs, you can use them for something. The torso, obviously, you can use it for something. The head and crown piece, which I have not even talked about, I know a lot of people are going to want this. I know a lot of people are going to want the crown piece in general, just by itself. You do have the cool cloth going around it in that tan, and then you do have it in gold. I want to say this is a dual molded piece. Yeah, dual molded. You do have gold and then the beige or or however color you want to call it, but nonetheless a pretty cool piece that I think a lot of people are going to go crazy for. Oh, let's go ahead and put that back together. But as far as the next minifigure and the last minifigure that this one has is Islander Peely. There goes the train. So one thing that I do like about these Peelies is that there's going to be many Peelies to come, because I mean there's lots and lots of different skins for Peely. We're gonna probably hopefully get Peely Bone, Frozen Peely, things like that. But he does come with a sword. Unfortunately, it's not dual molded legs, or he's not dual molded legs. Someone should have had dual molded legs for these, or arm printing, because they usually do have pretty, or side leg printing. I know Fortnite's really good with printing on their minifigures, but his expression is happy-go-lucky Peely with some painting on there. It looks about purple and light blue to me, or blue, and then he does have a band that goes all the way around, but it does cut off right there where the peel is kind of showing, which I actually really do love that they have that. He does not have the Nana sticker. I'm not quite too sure if the actual skin has it, or if it's just supposed to be on the belt right there. But still, really cool minifigure nonetheless. So what do I think about this set? I think this set is worth it at $110. I mean, I honestly would say pick it up if you like Lego Fortnite. If you played the OG Fortnite, I would say get this, because even then, like, you can have this as like you can just have Klombo on your shelf, next to your system, and someone would come in and be like, oh, what the heck, that's so cool, that's Klombo from OG Fortnite. So I would 100% recommend this set. Again, you do get the Adventure Peely skin, which is about $10, so it will cost you about $100. So again, I personally would highly recommend this set. Tell me what you guys think, if you guys would buy it, if you wouldn't buy it, would you buy it on clearance, or whatever the case may be. Again, these minifigures are really cool. I do see Oro going for quite a bit of money for a few months, because a lot of people are going to want to get him for all of his pieces. And then obviously you do have Peely if people don't want to buy the whole set, and they they're minifigure enthusiasts like myself. I do see them buying this one by itself probably for about $10-15. I'm not quite too sure, but might as well buy the skin at that point. But again, some people are Lego minifigure enthusiasts like myself. But again, thank you for watching the video. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. God bless.